Alright, so today is February 4th, 2023. It's 26 degrees here today, and you can see I've got my GoPro strapped on my backpack again today, and we're going to take another walk here through Quarry Park. So the difference today, I've got a 512 gig memory card today, which says I've got 15 hours at 4K and 60 frames per second today. Last time was 30 frames per second, so here we are, Quarry Park today. Just like last weekend, we're going to take a little different route today though. And with the 60 frames per second, I'm really curious to see, does it take more memory card space, and does it burn more battery life? We're gonna head off to the corner here over this little path right out of the parking area. I've been down this way before. So really today we're looking at battery life again and storage requirements again for 60 frames per second instead of 30 frames per second. Somebody I read this week said that 60 frames per second doesn't require that much more than 30 frames per second. You'd think it would be double, but it's not. So we'll try it and see. So we're headed down this way today. And you can see there's a path that goes over to the normal entrance bridge. And we'll just walk down here. This is the end of this boundary of the park. I've got horizon leveling turned on, so hopefully, even if this isn't level, it'll look level on the video. Now notice we've got a little bit of ice on the creek today because it's below freezing. It's been greatly below freezing this week, down to probably single digits last night with wind chill. And here's the sign telling us it's the end of the park. You can see a little downspout over there. Alright, so let's just explore some different spots. Boy, look at that. That's hollowed out. That tree is probably not nice. Sycamore. It's really strong wood, but it's really hollowed out. So 60 frames per second, my curiosity is, obviously with 30 frames per second you're going to get some blur with the motion of walking. And today, with 60 frames per second, I want to see if it's clearer with just regular hiking action. Also, want to make sure that it doesn't cause the camera to overheat any, with more processing required. Of course, 27 degrees outside. That's pretty cold. It's already cooled a lot naturally. So I'm just walking down through creek bed this time of year anyway. I'm not sure that you can do this all times of year, especially in the spring. It's running pretty good, but we're able to make it through the creek bed a little bit today. It smells like a creek even though it's cold. Yeah, isn't that pretty right there? Alright, well, let's head back up to the path here. A little bit of snow on the trail today. Back to the bridge. Interesting thing here at the park is there's a little giving stump. All kinds of odds and ends. Every time you come, there's something a little different on there. Looks like we've even got a little Gremlin Hot Wheels car today. Some coins. different things. Alright. This is the spot where we just came from. Yeah, a little frozen today. Head back over here to my favorite little climbing spot to warm up my legs and get us started today. The trail's a lot drier today. Last week was pretty muddy. One of my friends said she came over the next day and it was even muddier after that last trip over here. Just right on up. There we are. Yeah. Now we can see where we came from. It's pretty dead this time of year. Seasons of dying and living every year. Well, today we're just gonna explore around some different parts of the trail. Now look at here. I have another little, I don't know what you'd call that, shrine. Another little toy drop. Some fairies there, and a little gnome, a little four-wheel drive truck, and some seashells. Yeah. Okay. Off the trail a little bit here. Alright. There we are. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Okay. This is where the lookout is. I meant to show you this last time. Yeah, right down here. Could have gone back the other way here from the left. Yeah, this is a pretty little walk over the ravine. I presume that's where the quarry was. But you walk right back here. A little spot where the trail ends. You don't want to keep going back here, that's for sure. Because you got a nice little lookout here. Nice little lookout over the quarry. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, you can see all the different branches of the stream back there. The other bridge is back that way. You can almost see it through the trees back there. Yeah. I'm not going to get too close. I don't want to fall in. The last time we were looking over here, somewhere over there was a rock step trail coming up to the top on that side. We'll have to explore that when the weather gets nice. Yeah, we might be able to make it down in there today. That's a fun part to explore. Maybe we'll try that later. Circle back up here along the ridge trail. So, 60 frames per second. Usually you use that frame rate when you want to do slow-mo and slow things down a little. I'm just looking for some extra smoothness in the footage. See if it works. Once again, the camera's angled out just a little bit to the right from my backpack strap. I don't think you could really. You could probably try to climb up that way. It looks like somebody has. Explored some of these other trails here last time. Came back off that trail last time. Right here is where we found that stone path down. Not going to attempt that today. Going solo, should I fall, that'd be bad. But you can see right there the stone trail coming up from the bottom. Yeah, little frozen creeks down there. Let's go check those out. Today I'm wearing my GoRuck backpack again. This time I have 2 of the 2-liter hydration bladders in there for a total of 4 liters, about a gallon of water. And I weighed myself this morning with the difference, and it's 8.4 pounds in my backpack, so I'm carrying a gallon of water for hiking practice today. I'm getting conditioned for the summer hiking. This trail right here takes us off down to the second bridge. There we go, yeah. Nice view right there, the second bridge, and this really pretty down here. There's a cardinal. Yeah, really pretty down here under the canopy in the summer when it's all green. So there's a little spot right over here. Yeah, this trail goes back. We'll check that out in a minute down the bottoms. Here's the second bridge where we were last week. I wanted to show you something funny. So you see right here all this green growth. I was over here during a warm time this last year, and I thought this is a little trail down by the one. I want to follow this. And as I was starting down this trail, I thought, you know what? This is a great place for a snake. And sure enough, I thought all this green coverage when it's all unfurled in the warm temperatures, perfect coverage for a snake. And I got about right here, and I heard, I'm positive, was a snake scurry off through there, and I decided, well, I don't need to go check that out today. But now there aren't going to be any snakes out here in the cold winter, so I'm going to go take this little side trail down by the creek. Makes it pretty easy to get right down to the creek here. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Right down in the creek bed. It's pretty frozen. See the water flowing under the ice. Not about to walk on that ice, but look at those ice formations right there. Isn't that cool? Ice formations with the water going under there. Like mega crystals. Look at that. Yeah. That's nice. Big pretty rock there. Yeah, all right. This is a really worn 12-inch path. It's interesting. Worn really well. Someone's made a pile of sticks right there. You can see the rim trail back up that way where we came from. Now it is possible, I've been down this way before, you can actually walk across and make it all the way back down to the original part. Where the entrance is. You have to do it at a time of year like this when it's not running. Somebody left a water bottle right there. Have to clean that up. Great way to spend a Saturday morning out in the woods. Let's grab this ball here. There's a run through here. It's bricks. Who knows what was here before? So now we're back on the regular part of the trail over here, down this side. That's the trail takes you back to that second bridge. There. Up there's where we were a minute ago. And here. It's a great time of year to explore this stream bed. You can see slate like this, or limestone. I think it's got to be full of fossils. big sycamore. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Let's see if we can tip up the camera. See that big guy up there? Yeah. Big old sycamore. Big old sycamore. Look at it. It must be 4 feet in diameter. Greenbriers. Alright. Yeah. So. There's a green painted something. Oh, that's probably a piece of wood off that bench. And that looks like, there it is. Right there is the stone with the concreted steps kind of climbing out down here. That looks fairly doable. Again, we'll wait for the summer when things are a little warmer. Back over here, right up here, where we were looking out over this spot earlier. Yeah. Look at that. What kind of track is that? It's shaped like a rabbit track, but it doesn't look like it. That's two deer tracks probably. Notice right up there is the overlook where we were just a minute ago, by that tree right there on the point looking out this way. That's where we were just a minute ago. Yeah, so now we're down in the bottoms. This looks kind of swampy down here. Granted, it's frozen. I don't know that I want to explore too much. There's more trash. Yeah, people don't want to trash up our parks. Alright, this is pretty. Yeah, I can imagine this to be really swampy in the summer. Let's see. Yeah, look at all that. That's going to be all grown up this summer. You can see where the creek comes down that way from the entrance. Yeah. Reminds me of that Russ Taff song. Down in the lowlands, you're not crying, save me. Save me, I'm down in the lowlands. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what else we got down this way. Somebody's been here. Boot prints in the mud. Somebody's leaned some sticks up that way too, right there. Yeah. Look at this. Pretty. Yeah. See all kinds of ebbs and flows. Interesting. I always find you're not the first person who's ever been here. What kind of piece of trash is that? I need to bring a trash bag with me next time. Yeah. Yeah, now here, you can cross, actually. right there. Did it once last year. And navigate all the way back up to the original entrance with the bridge. Right here. Yep. You can see where there's been some high water flows through here. More trash. Yep. So that. Well, I wonder. I'm not gonna. This it being 27 degrees outside Fahrenheit, I don't want to chance getting my feet wet. But you can see that we could cross right here and head back up to the, really close there to the main entrance. Yeah. Maybe. Greenbriers aren't too bad in the winter here. Alright, if I just make one big step right there, foot in really good. There we go. Alright. Yeah. That is a greenbrier thicket on that little spot, kind of an island. Can't get back that way. See, I was thinking I could get to the middle there, but just not going to chance it today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Do not want to get my feet wet. And we're good. Alright. I'm just going to have to come back with a trash bag. Get that stuff. Because my fingers are getting cold holding it. I warm them up in my coat here. Alright. So we've done a pretty good job exploring down here in the lowlands of the Quarry Park. And the ravine. Through this way. I want to say there's... No, we went around the other way, didn't we? Yeah, a little bit of it. Yep. You can imagine how pretty this is in the summer with the canopy. May as well walk in some places we don't normally get to walk. Other time. You see these little red berries everywhere. So, and if I were a better naturalist, I'd tell you what they were. But there's an app you can get for your phone, and That app is called Seek. The Seek app. You can even take a picture of things. It knows where I am. Let's see if the Seek app can identify these little red berries here. Take a picture. It says it's an animal. Nope. Alright, anyway. The Seek app's really cool for identifying trees and plants and things like that. Animals you find. We identified a caterpillar the other day with my granddaughter. Now it looks like I can cross right here. There's some big rocks. Somebody used to cross in the past. Get up here. Yeah. What do you know? Now we're on a little trail on this side over here. Yeah. Now we're closer. Piece of glass. How does this stuff get down here? Some frozen mud. That's for sure. Yep. Looks a little muddy. Yep, you can hear the shelf of frozen mud. And this looks like a spot. Yeah. So you probably climb, this is that corner in the overlook there. Probably climb up that little root path right there. And right over here is that cement step area we were looking at. On the other side, from the top side, yeah, there it is. Yep. Right there's a cement trail going back up top. And you can see somebody else has been here recently. The leaves are disturbed. Yeah, buddy. My friends could tell me what bird that was. Oh, look, yeah, there's a stone, limestone, probably sandstone, I don't know. I could probably make it up there right now, but I'm not going to try that. I got a call from my mom this week. She watched my last video and she said, "You're out there by yourself? Don't worry about your personal safety." So I'm going to take any chances. So here we are, back in the swampy part. Over there's that overlook we pointed out on the trail earlier. Yeah, pretty stuff. Pretty stuff. Fun exploring down here. Little shelf under there. Sycamore roots. I always enjoy the sycamores growing by the water. There's that big guy we looked at earlier right there. Yeah, see those seed balls hanging off the limb still. So many verses in the Bible about the strength like a tree planted by the water. So many songs about that. Even Jeremiah 17:7 and 8. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. Like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream and does not fear when the heat comes or the drought, for its leaves remain green because it's planted by the water. Yeah, something like that anyway. Pretty close. Well, this has been fun exploring the bottom of the quarry today here. Pine Quarry Park. Lots of fallen timber. Lots of chainsaw activity in the path somewhere. Keep the park nice. And you might recall last time, there's our second bridge, alright? This trail right here will take you all the way over to Wagoner Road. There's a pretty good long strip there. Now, looks like somebody's been here with their dog. And that looks relatively fresh, I'd say, within the last couple days. Yep. Alright. Time to wipe my nose. I'll head down this way. I saw somebody else made a video here coming up this little trail right here by the second bridge. There we are. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty right there. Yeah. Lots of lovers carving their names in the trees there. It's a pretty view down the creek. Looks like I'm betting some folks have made their crossing this creek on that log. You can tell it's worn down, but it's guarded by a briar thicket right here. Imagine you could approach it from the creek side down there, but I'm not going to take my chances. So down at the other end at the entrance, we saw the sign that said this is the end of the park. Pretty sycamore roots with those bark right there. Not a snake. Another log you might be able to try a traversal. A little thinner. So we are at the end, the other end here on the creek side. Been fun. I've not explored this far into this side yet. Now this ice is probably, you can hear it crunching. The sun's warming it up. It's going to break the freezing temperature today. A little bit later it'll probably melt a little bit more. There's some trailers over there, and it's Saturday morning, and I think I can smell the fabric softener. Somebody's doing their laundry and drying their clothes. Yeah, I think that's a natural occurring smell. Oh, look at this. Isn't that pretty? Look at that beautiful wood grain. Look at that beautiful wood grain right there. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So here we are, pretty much at the end of this end of the park. Somebody's kind of made their way back through here. Not much of a trail. Well, there's some deer poop. That's pretty old though. Pretty old deer poop right there. See the scratching around here. Sure looks like a deer, more deer tracks down here. This is the seed ball from a sycamore tree right there. Yep, that's what the seed ball from a sycamore looks like. That big old sycamore we saw earlier. Seed pods hanging off of it, 50 feet in the air. That's what they look like, and that makes more sycamore trees. What always amazes me is the multiplication factor in God's good creation. One tree produces thousands, millions of seeds for just that one tree. They're so fruitful and will always preserve and always reproduce and keep going. There's another big pile of deer pellets, we call them. Yeah. I'm pushing the edges here of the park. Yeah. Getting back this way. Yeah, there's an old piece of a coffee maker. Trash back. I imagine these folks don't like people in their backyard. I probably ought to make my way out of here now. Alright, well, we got to see some deer scat, some deer tracks, a sycamore seed pod, really big sycamore tree, exploring the depths here of the Quarry Park in Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Saw some fine wood grain on that fallen tree. Pine needles, places to see, things to do this time of year when the water's not up. You can explore some different areas. So that's one style of beauty in this park. I'll come back in the summer, in the spring, see the beautiful canopy here, all greened up later. Yeah, they cut that tree. That tree was cut intentionally. So. All right. Well, that was nice. Yeah. So here we are at the second bridge. Lots of trails to explore. Exploring the bottom of the park today. We'll make our way back across the bridge carefully here, as it's got some ice on it. Always pause to listen to the water. See dog tracks in the snow here where other people have been through here. Alright, now there's a manual path right there. Doesn't look like a very good spot to get down under the bridge there. We're going to go off to the side this way. Limits of the park here. We were just exploring over that side now a minute ago. Now, I want to respect these folks' privacy over here. We could get on down a little closer, but I want to respect their privacy. Now, looks like, yeah, could be a little bit of a path back through here along the perimeter. Explore. More trash. Right. What does that say? Huh. Yeah, looks like somebody's been back here too. Wherever you go, there you are. Official Geocache. GPS logged game piece. Please do not disturb. Okay. It's a geocache. Now we know where that is. It's a great park for that. I don't think this Budweiser can's a geocache though. Let's get that guy out of here. Yeah. Now look at here. Yeah. Not been over this far. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Let's get the sun out of our shot. Look, it's set. There's somebody's made a little place to sit in that tree. Okay. There's a line marker, pink there. Old fence. The edge of the park here. There. Well, look at here. Ah, there's a neighborhood entrance hidden back here. Right there. Huh, right at the end of that fence row. I'll respect their privacy. Alright. Now we're back on the home side. I'll make our way out of here. I'd love to go off trail a little bit and explore some more. Beautiful pine carpet over here. And all of this over here just by the second bridge. That's where we were exploring down there earlier. You can see the little footpath that we took down through and around there. Don't worry, Mom, I'm not going to fall in. It's really pretty up here. Yeah, look at that. What a view. See how the horizon lock does on keeping this level. I think it's been tilted a little bit most of this walk. We'll see what the output of the camera looks like. One of the most beautiful views right here in the park. On this entrance side down the pine path. Absolutely beautiful. And look at the pine canopy there. Yeah. Beautiful pine canopy. Evergreen. Don't think we got as much distance in on this walk, but it's been good hiking. Grapevine there. We're exploring more than distance today. Somebody's got some big shoes making prints in the mud here. You can see where the mud's all frozen from last week. camera through here. That's pretty. Someone has written on an old sign down there in the snow. It looks like "Hi, bonjour." Little picture of a frog. Hola. They've written down there. Oh, we can go find that. We won't take the direct route. That might hurt. We'll go check out that because that's only going to live maybe another day. We'll go inspect their artwork. Walk on down there. Nobody in the park today. I wonder why. Maybe it's because it's below freezing. It was an enjoyable walk today. I'm glad you could come along with me. Mr. Squirrel. I'll deposit this beer can up here. There we go. So you know what? We started out going off that trail at the corner of the park right there. That guy where he goes. Should have put him in recycling, I guess. Alright. Let's come down here and see this community art piece. Make a left at the entrance bridge here. Oh, look, there's an old... I never noticed that little street light in there. It's all burnt out. Huh. I might recall last time this is where we came to do that little hill climb over here on the left. There's where we were just a minute ago. And we could take in this little art piece down here. Yeah. Looks like maybe an old sign of some kind. There we are. Yeah. Hi, bonjour, hola. It's like a little froggy there. Maybe he's got to wear a hat on the frog there. Yeah. So here we are. I'm looking back down towards where we were last time, down that way. We were right over there in those bottoms. You could see here. I couldn't get here. Oh, got some little ice formations there. It's pretty to see that ice. Water flowing under it. Wonder why that ice is discolored right there in the middle. And I know what you're thinking, but I don't know how somebody would stand out there to do it. Huh. Look at the ice formation. Now somebody's dog has been right through here. Maybe that's it. Maybe it was a dog that made their mark out there. But look at the ice formations. There, crystal shapes. It's pretty. Suspended about 3 inches over the water. That's pretty. Time for another nose wipe. Alright, let's take my favorite path out of here. We're gonna climb right back up here where we did last time. Right here. I think we went to the right last time. We'll try the left path this time. It's muddy last time. You can tell this is all frozen mud here, not as much in the way of rocks and roots for tread on this side. Alright. And there we are. We made it. Right up the hill there. Good little leg climb. And we're on our way home. Alright. So today, that's about 45 minutes on the trail. Let's see how many steps we got in. That's only about 2,000 steps. Yeah. A mile or so. There's a lot of pauses in there. We didn't cover the distance like last time. Alright. Well, thanks for joining me today at Reynoldsburg's Pine Quarry Park, February 4th, 2023. What's our battery life look like? Battery life started out at 100%. Oh, we're down to 7%. Alright. So we started with 100% battery. We're down to 7%. 58 minutes of recording for 93, 94% battery.